Live from the heart of Colorado, welcome NBA fans to the Mile High City of Denver, site of the 2005 EA Sports Slam Dunk Competition. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith. We've got some of the best competitors in the league set to go head-to-head here tonight. Let's go down courtside and find out who they are.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the participants in the 2005 Slam Dunk Competition. From the Milwaukee Bucks at 6'5", Desmond Mason. From the Golden State Warriors at 6'6", Jason Richardson. From the Toronto Raptors at 6'6", Vince Carter. From the Atlanta Hawks at 6'9", Josh Smith. The judges for tonight's competition. Voted one of the 50 greatest players of all time, James Worthy. Former NBA champion and 12-time All-Star, Moses Malone. 9-time All-Star, the Iceman, George Gervin. 10-time All-Star, Clyde the Clyde Drexler. Former Slam Dunk champion, Anthony Spud Webb.
Mason's the first dunker up, is ready to go. It's always a confidence builder if you can get your first attempt of the night down cleanly. Let's see how he does. Whoa, that was no good.
I'm going to give you this, Ernie. That's some air. He needs more air under him to get that dunk to go down.
And a replacement taken by him after that performance.
He can do better. At least he can make sure he puts it down.
Just to clear things up, that was not a dunk attempt. The judges will let him try that again, Kenny. Hey, now who did that remind you of?
I think we have a new heir apparent in the dunk contest. That is just sweet. The rock the cradle, the cuffing it, the going by the rim, coming back towards it with the same hand, the leg rotation. That was wonderful. There's no doubt in my mind, that's a 10. Put up a 50 and let's move on.
Only a couple of judges agreeing with you there, Kenny. 3 of them gave him only a 9.
Are you kidding me? They're robbing this kid. That's unbelievable.
That's a great start there, Kenny. Richardson is next. Tough to predict what he's going to do. He may play it safe, or he may start off with a bang. Kenny, that's a little ambitious.
Oh, off the top.
Oh, how about this between the legs?
Between the legs. But I want to see someone take it between the legs twice. If someone does that
That's not going to happen.
twice, I think they can do it. Look at him doing this.
Yeah, but twice.
He still had the elevation to do it.
Man, you're a lunatic.
That was sick. Are you kidding me? That was a 50. No doubt about it.
And there we see it. All 10s for a perfect score.
Yeah, that's right. He deserves it too. I still can't believe what I saw.
That dunk puts him in the lead.
With a score of 50.
Carter is ready to get his first one out of the way. Well, let's see where he will start this one. Out there on the right wing. Oh, and that dunk just got better and better.
That dunk is so difficult because not only going through with the legs, but you're spinning and doing a 180 at the same time.
What a finish.
Ernie, that's gonna go down as one of the greatest dunks in history. Give that man the crown and let's go home, because it's over.
He's got a couple of 10s, but nowhere near perfect yet. Is 47 fair?
Man, I don't know about that. That dunk was sick. How anyone gives him a 9 is beyond me.
Cannot wait to see what he's come up with here. Okay, he didn't actually try and dunk the ball, so that will not count as an attempt. That's amazing, though, having... Oh, and that was doomed from the start.
Yeah, he's dunking by himself. He's thinking he's doing this only for him. He's not trying to excite anybody else but himself, I guess.
He'll be taking that one over.
A second go at it. He better deliver on this one.
Well, let's see what he's up to now. Now that was pretty sweet. What a move along the baseline.
That was nice because what he did was he took the ball and he cradled it. He held it like it was a grocery bag and just held it in his arm, going in and dunked it through the basket.
He's got the goods.
It's too easy for this guy. He's not even trying, and that's close to a 50. I'm going to say he gets a 47 or a 48.
Well, a couple of the judges thought that was only a 9, but he still ends up with a 48. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, he showed me something there. That was nice.
That was good enough to put him in second. Mason is up again to finish off his final dunk attempt of the opening round. Let's see if he puts a little extra on this one.
Throws it up. The windmill! That's when you bring it all the way from New York. You bring it down to Mississippi, back up to New York. That is a windmill right there, Ernie. I don't know if that's a 50, but it was sick. I mean, that was sick. I'll give it at least a 9.5.
He's going to end up with a 47 there from the judges. Pretty impressive, Kenny.
I'm telling you, it's too easy for him, man. It's too easy. He did that easy.
With a score of 47.
Richardson will be next to go with his final attempt of round 1. You do the math, Kenny, but seems to me like he'll have to at least get a couple of 10s with his dunk. Just to clear things up, that was not a dunk attempt. The judges will let him try that again, Kenny.
Oh!
What's he doing here? He's going for the camera.
That's going to cost him. And I'm not talking about in the dunk contest, because he just broke our camera.
One of those kicks to start it. That's still not an attempt. You can do that as many times as you want, I think, as long as you get something down before time runs out. Starting, excuse me, anybody got some sneakers? I can do that.
No, you can't do that, but you know what? I give him, he's trying, but this is not a dunk contest dunk. These aren't dunks that are going to win the dunk contest.
Forget the sneakers, I'll just do it with my shoes on.
If you could jump, Ernie. That's nice, but I can't give him a 50. I give that like a 9 and a 10, a 9.5. This scoring system is not good enough.
Not a 10 to be seen, Jet. I guess they didn't see it quite the same as you did.
No one even gave him a single 10? You're kidding me. I was feeling that dunk. They're robbing him.
He needs to pull off something pretty spectacular here. 49 is the magic number.
See what he can do here. Oh, off the lob.
That's not bad.
That's impressive because what happens, people don't understand how difficult that is to throw that alley-oop to yourself and the timing to go catch it and go get it from as far out as he is. Now that's a 50. Now that's a 50. No one's giving less than a 10. No way.
10s across the board, Jet. A perfect score.
Look at him acting like there's no big deal or something. He just became a legend. We'll be seeing that dunk in every highlight film from now to forever.
He leads it after that one. Smith is up next with the last dunk of the first round of competition. You do the math, Kenny, but seems to me like he'll have to at least get a couple of 10s with his dunk. Now, requires some skill to go up.
Yes! He went and got it, Ernie.
This pass was absolutely perfect. And then look what he does with it.
I thought it was too high. I didn't think he could go get it, Ernie. That's a 50 if he stretches it out a little bit more, Ernie. That's the difference. You gotta stretch, but I'll bet he'll see a couple of 10s for that.
This round is behind us as we now. Smith is up to attempt his first dunk of the final round. This ought to be good. The toss and... yeah, you know what? I'm thinking it's pretty hard to practice that thing.
Especially when there's no cameras when you're practicing.
That's what I mean.
Now I'm enough.
He's trying to throw that thing off the arm of the camera.
We already have a cameraman, son. We don't need another one. Throw it off the backboard. Keep it simple.
I think the pressure of...
Now, see, the toss was average, but the dunk was great. See, you can't have an average toss and a great dunk because it's all together. You have to put the package together. That's maybe like an 8 or a 9. It's nice, but I think he held back a little bit.
Pretty good scores there. No 10s, though.
That's all right. He just doesn't look too happy. But he's got to understand, not every dunk can be perfect.
Carter is up now for his first dunk of the final round. He's seen what the other guy had to offer. We'll see what he brings to the table. Let's see what he's got in his bag of tricks here. Oh, look at the elevation and just hanging around.
Forget 10. I'm giving that like a 12. That was the best dunk I've ever seen.
And there it is, a perfect score.
They give him even more if they could. They should give him like 11s or 12s to a guy when he does something that sick.
Smith with his final dunk of the night now. After this, it's out of his hands. Let's see if he can come up with something here that gets the place going. So there's a new limit this year, Kenny, where each dunker...
360! A 360 between their legs. This is elevation at its finest. I'm giving that at least a 9, maybe even a 10. That was nice.
So he ends up just 2 shy of a 50, Jet. Not too bad.
This guy is one of the best dunkers in the league, and I think he's got one more level, though. Come on, young man. Show me something.
Josh Smith with a score of 48.
Carter, we'll see if he can wrap things up in style here with the last dunk of the night. He doesn't really need to be spectacular here, Kenny. Out there on the right wing. It's this little takeoff on the between the legs thing.
Oh, but he wrapped it behind his legs, and that would have been a first in the dunk contest.
Looks like he's trading it in for a redo.
These guys have it pretty good with these do-overs. It's good for the fans, too. Lets the guys get a little more crazy out there on those initial attempts.
A 44 will get him. Oh, how big is that?
That's big. That's big. Doesn't get any bigger in this kind of pressure.
This is huge.
I give it 2 10s, 20.
Well, now it's official, Jet. Those big scores will make him this year's NBA Slam Dunk champion.
Vince Carter with a score of 50.
He's the top man. Vince Carter is the top dunker. It's all over. Thanks for watching this year's Slam Dunk contest.
Slam Dunk